Rapper shot and killed during a robbery at a famous LA restaurant. Police say PMB Rock was eating at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles this afternoon when a man with a gun demanded his jewelry and then opened fire.
Rapper from Brooklyn is shot dead during a break-in at home in California. Police say 20-year-old rapper Pop Smoke, whose real name was Bashar Jackson, was shot and killed just after 4 a.m. in the Hollywood Hills.
This is a developing story for us. Rapper Draco, the ruler, was stabbed to death at a concert in Exposition Park.
LA is known for the city of the stars. If you're in the entertainment industry in any capacity, you might come to Cali, retire, have fun with your life, and make new connections, and grow your career even more. But what if I told you that could be the worst decision of your life? If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and like the video. I really appreciate all you that watch these videos. Y'all really motivate me to keep dropping these videos consistently. And with that being said, let's get into it. In this video, I want to discuss the weird presence and history that Los Angeles and really the state of California exist in. I'm gonna just put it bluntly, man. California is not nice to rappers. I just had to say it if no one else would. The days of people moving there for sunshine and endless opportunities is dead. It's over with, in my opinion. There's a ton of dogs in Cali. If you're a rapper and entertainer, they look at you as dog food. They're preying on you. And you might be saying to yourself, well, yeah, man, I mean, money and being a rapper in Cali can lead to bad things, but there's other states like this. And I would say, well, you got a great point. However, according to data analysis, LA is the state you don't want no part of if you're a rapper, because apparently it ranks as one of the most deadly cities for rappers. A lot of people lie. Your girlfriend might lie to you. Your friend might lie to you. Whoever, but numbers don't lie. I'm being completely honest. If I'm a rapper living in LA right now, I'm packing up everything, bro. I'm getting my console, my shoes. I'm leaving without a trace. You won't see me again. Let's be straight up. People will be like, hey, bro, you live in LA, right? I'll be like, yeah, man, you know, I used to, but I dipped. Delaware the vibes, bro. And I wouldn't feel bad about it at all. But some people might think I'm just letting recency bias play a hand in me making this statement in this video. So let's stop talking surface level and really get into the meat and potatoes of this entire situation. My earlier claim is that LA is not a rapper-friendly state, and I feel like that's fair, but why do I think that? Well, let's look into the situation of the recent case of PMB Rock. While this literally just happened, so forgive me if new details come to light after the drop of this vid, but regardless, this is a grimy situation no matter how you spin it. PMB Rock was a guy who, if you were listening to rap music in 2016, you know who he is. My favorite tracks from him was the 2 tracks he did with X, which were Middle Child and Smash. PMB Rock was shot fatally during a robbery at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles. It's a restaurant in South Los Angeles on a Monday afternoon. PMB, who's a guy from another rough city being Philadelphia, he presumably moved to Cali for things I mentioned earlier. You know, better life for him and his family. Honestly, I really wish he got what he was looking for. Instead, he got the complete opposite. According to sources and police, PMB Rock was targeted because of his jewelry and status from being a rapper. Some people are saying his girl potentially set him up too. And to that, I can't speak much about because honestly, I just don't know, bro. Maybe or maybe not, you know, I can't tell. With the amount of information we have now, it's hard for me to put blame on her or something like that because she shared their location on her story and, you know, that could have led to this. I'm not sure though. Regardless, people I know I can 100% blame are the killers. These guys are like I said, super grimy, you know, like targeting a guy when he's eating, you know, breakfast with his girl, you know, that's a whole different type of low. Not gangsters, not street. Honestly, you get an L from me. Like I don't respect people that do that personally. You know, it's just an L move. You know, if you wanted the man's jewelry, it was better ways to do it. Not offering him in broad daylight at a breakfast place. Like it's just like again, super grimy. It's come to light that I've seen recently is an interview he did with academics. He briefly mentions how this isn't the first time he was targeted in California. He was getting weird vibes essentially from these guys out in California. He felt like people were fighting on him then. This all is leading me to the point where PMB Rock was potentially targeted twice, but the second time they got him. I could talk a bunch about visiting rappers who've been killed in LA. Like PMB Rock is definitely not the first, and I hate to say it, but he most likely won't be the last if history serves us right. Let's look into the case of Pop Smoke. A security camera across the street captured a passenger getting out and sneaking toward the back of the house before returning a minute later. The budding rap star was a few miles away at a recording studio on Sunset Boulevard. He returned 2 hours later. 4 people emerged and slipped into the shadows along the side of the house. 10 minutes later, 3 of them ran back into the camera's frame. The footage showed the 4th man walk out the front door. Inside the house, Pop Smoke laid at the foot of the staircase, dying from a gunshot wound to the chest. Pop Smoke was on the emergence of becoming a super duper star. Honestly, I can't talk about his potential enough. I was thinking about doing a whole video on it. Pop Smoke potential was insane. Anybody who tell you different is crazy. To me, it seemed like the sky was the limit for him. So to be gunned down in this big house in Cali, it hurt the rap community, and it obviously hurt his family and fans. Everybody knows Pop Smoke was from New York. This shows how Cali treats rap visitors. There's no mercy. It's just pure griminess tendencies, and it's sad, man. Not to mention even Tupac and Biggie. While Pac died in Nevada, Biggie was assassinated in Los Angeles, and we all know the drama and just horrible stuff that came with the East Coast versus West Coast. And I'm not blaming the West entirely. The East had its fair share as well to blame for that entire fiasco. Wish it was avoided. We could have kept these guys around longer, and we would have seen the careers flourish. But it's clear that a precedent is being showed that if you're a visiting rapper and you're in California, it's not the safest spot for you. And I know I've been talking about, a lot of visiting rappers, coming from other states around the world, to Los Angeles. Some might say, in the comments, hey man, they're not from here. If you're not from here, you're more likely to be killed here. LA also has a precedent of killing their own. Rapper Nipsey Hussle was gunned down outside his clothing shop, The Marathon, in a calculated, premeditated fashion by a man upset over a discussion about snitching. In addition to that, Nipsey Hussle wasn't just gunned down, 1 shot, 2 shots. He was shot 10 times. At least, the guy who killed him kicked the rapper in the head before fleeing. If that's not grimy, I don't know what is. It's clear. At the time of his death, Nipsey definitely, above all else, he was an LA icon, even at that time. He was synonymous with LA, repping LA to the fullest. So to get done like that in your own state, your own city, is just wrong, and clearly shows that it's not just visiting rappers getting killed out here. Also, I can mention another LA rapper murdered in LA, Draco the Ruler. Another recent case. On the cold Saturday evening of December 18th, at a music festival called Once Upon a Time in LA, tens of thousands of people are here. This would be where Draco the Ruler would take his last breath. The 28-year-old rap star was stabbed to death backstage by a mob of anonymous invaders just before a concert in December. Draco the Ruler, another guy synonymous with LA and LA culture, but was done like that in his own city. It's saddening, and it's extremely telling that this place is not the best place if you're an up-and-coming rapper, a new rapper, old rapper. It just isn't a great look at the moment. And I made this video not to down LA. I'm not saying LA is filled with like anime villains or something like that. I'm not saying everybody's a savage. Really hope for these type of videos is to shed light on certain issues and open up the conversation. That's all I ever wanted to do. Long live all these guys who lost their lives in this way, Didn't mean to offend anybody. Just wanted to talk about it, That's what my channel is, just talking. So if you enjoy these types of videos, let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's happening. I'm going to be real. I wouldn't come here right now, bro. Because if you don't know what's going on and how to move, you will get moved on. They looking for victims to rob, people with jewelry, women with bags. You land this, you think you on Hollywood Boulevard, and la 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 la, just jumping out, getting to it. You know what I'm saying? So, all the street, because we kind of in the hood, or we manning the fort at the house. You know what I mean? But nah, I wouldn't. It's not safe out here right now, bro. Nowhere. Murders and shit. Hey, bro, it's different, bro. It got everybody off balance right now. Usually shit flow through, and we didn't seen this before, and it's what it is. But right now, everybody kind of scratching their head, and it's gonna get worse because they about to release a whole lot of inmates early. That's about to happen over the next 90 days. But yet, it ain't really nothing for them out here to do but fall into the shit. You know what I mean? The youngsters, I don't know, because it's damn near like some teams didn't came into town, and because when we check trap, we can't identify where it's coming from, bro.
Wow.